He catfished his own wife on Tinder and found out she's for the streets. Let's get into the video. Should be interesting.
Hey, what's up, Ashley? You good? You look like that.
Are you
Scheduled, you know? Tinder date? Sebastian? That's me, Sebastian. I'm here to crash your Tinder date.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you mean kidding you? I'm not kidding you.
You're such a fucking psycho.
I catfished you on Tinder. How do you feel about that?
Catfish me?
Yeah. Catfish too.
So you pretended to be another person. And then
To catch
what?
you cheating, yes.
Desperate?
Desperate?
You really that desperate?
Desperate?
Yeah.
You're my wife. You're cheating on
You're
me.
really that insecure?
Are you really that trashy?
That
You're really that trashy? Like you're really
sad
like just like a
inside?
piece of crap? Is that what you are?
sad? You're really that sad inside? Like
Sad
you have
inside?
to catfish me?
So why
Like,
don't
you're
you
that
divorce me
pathetic?
before you go and cheat on
You're
them?
that
Why don't you tell me that you don't want to be with me?
This video demonstrates why dating in this time is much more difficult, and it won't get any easier, especially with social media and dating apps around. That's my first point. Secondly, the audacity, deflection, gaslighting, and anything to do with avoiding accountability in that video is next level. I don't know if people are allergic to honesty. They think that being honest means losing an arm and a leg, or what. I'm not sure what it is. Would it kill people to be honest? Would it kill people to say, I'm not attracted to you anymore, I need to move on? I'm not happy in this relationship, I need to move on. I'm not being fulfilled because this is not being done, and if it doesn't change, I need to move on so I can find what I'm looking for elsewhere. Instead, people want to be sneaky, lie, be deceitful. And the thing is, it's so encouraged nowadays. It's so encouraged. I'm sure there's people that applaud this while calling people insecure for having boundaries against this, for saying that cheating is not okay, for saying seeking attention from the opposite sex within a relationship is not okay. They'll call you insecure for that. They'll call you unhappy for calling things out for what they are. My only thing with this guy in the video, I should say, if you saw the signs before, you should have left. You should have ended it. That's my only thing. For the woman, why couldn't you be honest about not being attracted to him? Why couldn't you be honest about not being fulfilled in the relationship? Instead, you want to go behind your husband's back to do this. Cowardly. It's cowardly. Cheating, being deceitful, and lying is cowardly. It takes courage to be honest with somebody, tell somebody how things are, and what the consequences or implications would be if things are not going to be a certain way. That's much better. But people don't have the courage to do that. We live in such a different time. You cannot be honest anymore. You cannot be direct anymore. We have to be passive aggressive, deceitful, and liars. Why is it this way? Why? It doesn't get any better. The more and more we see this, what about the next generation? What are they gonna do? You know, it's quite sad that relationships are becoming like this, and it doesn't help that social media and these dating apps are around. Well, I'm not saying it's difficult to be loyal, but it's difficult to take people seriously if this is what they're capable of and willing to do. You know, for anyone out there, focus on yourself, focus on where you need to go in life, focus on your career and goals and aspirations, because if you're too invested in these relationships, it just leads to nowhere. Unfortunately, I'm not here to attempt to be negative, but we need to see these situations and learn from it, because a wise person learns from these situations and tries to move accordingly. If you're with somebody, take your time before you label anything or make any commitments, because you don't know what people truly are capable of. You know, in this person's situation, they probably saw this person as somebody that gave them some sort of benefit, and it shows because they're willing to do this behind their back. You know, wife, husband, those words don't really mean as much anymore. It doesn't. It's unfortunate that we've come to this. You know, have conversations with my parents about this particular topic, marriage and relationships. It's not what it used to be. It's not how it was before. It's different now, you know? And for them, it's hard to understand, but they don't live in the current times and they're not seeing what we're seeing. We just have to be careful. We truly do. But like I said, it's cowardly to be deceitful, lying, and having to do all this to find what you're looking for instead of actually going for what you're looking for when you're single. You want to do that while you're married? Why? Why? Why not be honest with your partner? Tell your partner how it is, and from there, end it. Or move forward and try to solve the problem together. What happened to that? What happened to togetherness, teamwork? It doesn't register to people anymore. It doesn't. It's about one person being happy and the other person being miserable. One person being controlled, one person in control. There's no partnership anymore about relationships. There's none. And the more I see this, the more people will go their own way and seek peace instead of be with somebody to be able to say to someone, I'm married. But behind closed doors, this is happening. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why do you have a Tinder account in the first place? If you're with somebody, why do you have access to that stuff in the first place? What are you looking for? Whatever you're looking for, you won't find. That's the thing. Coming across something good is so rare nowadays. If you have it, don't throw it away. Don't be a coward and try to seek out attention externally and lose something precious. Seriously. If you have something good, don't destroy it. If something is not working out, resolve it with your partner. This is coward behavior. It truly is. I don't care who does it. I don't care if a man or a woman, white, black, pink, purple, short, tall, fat, skinny, jacked, whatever, or whoever does this. This is cowardly. Anyways, I really don't know what else I can add to this video other than to say, be honest with your partner. Be honest with who you're with. Be honest from the start. Be with somebody because you're attracted to them, not with them because they can provide you money or whatever the case may be. Be attracted to the person physically, mentally, and in ways that has to do with the person first. Then the other things need to be bonuses. Because if it's not that, this is likely to happen. This is likely to happen. I'm not saying money isn't important. I'm not saying having other tangible things to be able to bring to a relationship isn't important, but attraction is number one. It's number one. It has to be number one. Otherwise, this happens. There's so many situations of married people doing so much things behind their wives or husbands' back. It's not okay. It's not okay. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what advice you would give your son and your daughter about this particular topic when it comes to relationships and marriage. What advice would you give them? Anyways, thank you so much for reacting with me. I'll catch you on the next video. God bless.